Science benchmark. Make sure you have your name, period, and science teacher on the front page. Directions. Read each question carefully. For a multiple choice question, determine the best answer to the question from the 4 answer choices provided. For a griddable question, determine the best answer to the question, then fill in the answer on the back of your answer document. Number 1. An atom with 10 protons was used as an example of a non-reactive element. Which of the following elements was used as an example? A. Boron, B. Argon, C. Sodium, or D. Neon. Number 2. A student incorrectly created the Bohr model below to illustrate the element sulfur. Which statement describes the changes required to create an accurate model of the element? F. Add 8 more protons and 8 more neutrons to the nucleus and 1 energy level with 6 electrons in it. G. Add 8 more protons and 8 more neutrons to the nucleus and 2 more energy levels with 8 electrons in each. H. Remove 2 protons and all neutrons from the nucleus and add 2 more energy levels with 6 electrons in one and 2 electrons in the other. J. Remove 2 protons and all neutrons from the nucleus and add 1 more energy level with 6 electrons in it. Number 3. An object is traveling at 10 meters per second as it turns. Which of the following statements describes the object's motion? A. The object is accelerating and has constant speed. The object is accelerating and has constant velocity. C. The object is not accelerating but has constant speed. Or D. The object is not accelerating but has constant velocity. Number 4. The table below shows the number of protons in each atom of 4 unknown elements. According to the periodic table, which of these elements is a metal? F, T, G, Q, H, X, or J, Z? Number 5. 2 forces are acting to a 20 kilogram box as shown. The box is on a smooth surface. Which statement best describes the acceleration of the box? A. The box accelerates at 0.85 meters per second squared to the right because the net force is 17 newtons to the right. B. The box accelerates at 1.0 meters per second squared to the right because of the greater force is to the right. C. The box accelerates at 1.18 meters per second squared because the combined forces cause the box to accelerate. D. The box does not accelerate because neither force is large enough to move the box. Number 6. A Boeing 747 airplane leaving San Antonio, moving at 600 kilometers per hour, traveling in a northeast direction, will arrive in London, England in about 12 hours and 50 minutes. These airplanes can carry about 400 passengers. Which statement describes the airplane's motion? F. Its velocity is 600 kilometers per hour to the northeast. G. Its acceleration is 114 kilometers per second squared. H. Its speed was 12 hours and 50 minutes. Or J. Its velocity is 114 kilometers per second squared. Number 7. After a student investigated the effects of unbalanced forces on an object, which statement below should they include in their conclusion? A. Unbalanced forces cause the net force of an object to be 0. B. Unbalanced forces cause an object to maintain its state of motion. C. Unbalanced forces cause an object to start moving, stop moving, or change directions. Or D. Unbalanced forces cause an object to maintain the same speed and the same direction. Number 8. The image below depicts a periodic table with the missing elements. Which of the following pairs of elements should an increase in atomic number and have the same number of energy levels? F. Ag to Pd, G. Co to Ni, H. Ge to Sn, or J. Mo to Cr. Number 9. The snowboarder is practicing on a smooth, frictionless track. Once in motion, in what sections of the track will the snowboarder experience an unbalanced force? A. 1 to 3, B. 2 and 4, C. 1 and 2, or D. 3 and 4. Number 10. A car was moving from point A to point B along a cement road when it began to leak oil at the rate of 1 drop every 5 seconds. Drops of oil were left on the cement road as pictured below. Which of the following statements below correctly distinguishes the motion of the car between point A and point B? F. The car has constant acceleration as the speed increases. G. The car has zero acceleration and constant velocity. H. The car accelerates with an increase in velocity. J. The car accelerates with a decrease in speed. Number 11. Potassium K is a highly reactive element. Which of the following elements have reactivity most similar to K? A. Sodium and lithium. B. Barium and radon. C. Silver and cadmium. D. Strontium and radium. Number 12. The chemical formula for one molecule of caffeine is shown below. How many total atoms are in one molecule of caffeine? F. 4, G. 8, H. 22, or J. 24. Number 13. Lithium is a metallic element of the periodic table. Which model correctly represents the atomic structure of lithium? A, B, C, or D? Number 14. 4 forces are acting on a box as shown below. Which of the following describes the motion of the box? F. Downward and to the left. G. Downward and to the right. H. Upward and to the left. Or J. Upward and to the right. Number 15. The chemical formula for aluminum nitrate is... How many nitrogen atoms are in the formula for aluminum nitrate? A. 3, B. 6, C. 9, D. 12. Questions 16 through 20. Engineers tested the safety of a new model of car. The engineers designed safety tests and collected data from those tests. One test is pictured below. An apple was placed on the back seat of the car. The car was accelerated toward the barrier to a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Which statement best describes the motion of the apple immediately after the car hit the barrier? F. Based on Newton's law of force and acceleration, the apple moved forward at 30 kilometers per hour. G. Based on Newton's law of inertia, the apple moved forward at 60 kilometers per hour. H. Based on Newton's law of action-reaction, the apple moved backwards at 30 kilometers per hour. Or J. Based on Newton's law of gravitation, the apple moved backwards at 60 kilometers per hour. Number 17. Based on the Bohr models below, which represents the most reactive element? A, B, C, or D? Number 18. Which of these formulas contain equal numbers of oxygen atoms? F. Formula 1 and 3. G. Formulas 1 and 4. H. Formulas 2 and 2. Or J. Formulas 3 and 4. Number 19. Which of the following statements is true based on an element with 7 valence electrons? The element is a stable metal. B. The element is a reactive nonmetal. C. The element is a stable nonmetal. Or D. The element will undergo a change in physical properties by itself. Number 20. A student is standing on a skateboard, then jumps off the skateboard towards the east. Based on the law of action-reaction, in what direction will the skateboard most likely move as the student jumps off? F. South. G. North. H. West. J. East. Use the following image to answer questions 21 through 23. Number 21. Which of the following statements best describes the atom model shown above? A. The atom model has the protons and neutrons in the wrong location. B. The atom model has too few energy levels. C. The atom model incorrectly labeled the charges of some particles. Or D. The atom model has too many valence electrons. Number 22. Which of the following accurately explain the reactivity of the model? F. It's a non-reactive element due to its 9 protons. G. It's a highly reactive element due to its 9 protons. H. It's highly reactive element due to its 7 valence electrons. Or J. It's a non-reactive element due to its 7 valence electrons. Number 23. Which of the following correctly describes the properties of the atom modeled above? A. A non-reactive, non-metal that is a liquid in room temperature. B. A highly reactive metal that is solid at room temperature. C. A non-reactive metalloid that is a gas at room temperature. Or D. A highly reactive non-metal that is a gas at room temperature. 24 and 25. Grittables. A 0.5 kilogram arrow was shot at a target. The arrow accelerated at 200 meters per second squared. What was the net force on the arrow to the nearest Newton? Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on the back of your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Number 25. What is the mass number of sulfur? Of a sulfur atom that has 6 neutrons. Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on the back of your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Make sure you have answered all of your questions. Go back and check now.